So a new piece of dystopian technology just dropped. I was browsing through Twitter when I saw a trailer for this new AI necklace called Friend, and it's basically a supercharged Tamagotchi created by Avi Schiffman that's supposed to solve the loneliness epidemic that's happening all around the world. The way it does that is by giving you a robotic companion, and the way it works is that there's a little button that you press and you can talk to your friend, which then sends whatever you're saying to the cloud. The cloud then gets transcribed by ChatGPT, and then there's a bunch of AIs that formulate a response that then gets texted right to your phone. And it's supposed to raise the awareness that AI can be a lot more than just a tool or a calculator that you can use. You can actually form relationships and friendships with robots. And look, I'm not really an expert on the matter, but I don't think you need to be one to understand that this is just a really stupid idea. Honestly, it really is. Because people are already feeling lonely enough. If you give them a necklace they can talk to that further isolates them from communicating with other people, it's only gonna make the problem worse. And that's not the only problem that Friend has, because it was recently announced and it's already being filled with a lot of drama, with $1.8 million being blown on like the most absolute stupidest thing, 2 founders arguing over who developed the product first and who stole from who, and there's even a diss track out already. But to give you guys a little context, a few months ago the news broke out that an AI necklace was being developed by a Harvard dropout. This necklace was called Tab, and it was essentially an always-on microphone that was using Bluetooth to send conversations up to the cloud, where ChatGPT would transcribe it and then other AI models were going to extract the information and send them to you. And if that sounds extremely familiar, it's because it's the same concept as Friend. So basically it's what Friend was being advertised as, and if you look at the picture on the article where Avi's like posing with his tab, it's just the same thing as Friend. It's the same product. So Tab ended up raising $1.9 million from supporters and investors. And you know, for any startup company, that's a good amount. That's a solid number to raise. And what does Avi decide to do with the $1.9 million that his company is raising? Well, he rebrands Tab into Friend, leaning into the whole parasocial relationship aspect between humans and robots. And then he spends $1.8 million out of the 1.9 on the domain name friend.com. That's over 90% of your capital raise just gone. It's gone because you spend it on a domain name. It sounds like a joke, but it's really not. It's actually what happened. And either there are games being played here that are just way above my IQ level that I just don't comprehend, or that's the stupidest purchase I've ever seen anybody make. I was going over some of the comments from people who pre-ordered the product for $600, and it's safe to say that they were all angry. They were all fuming at the fact that the man spent so much of the money that was raised on such a, I guess it's marketing, you know, but to go all in with all of your money on just friend.com? I don't know. But here's the worst part about it all. Avi spends $1.8 million on Friend.com, but apparently Friend is a stolen idea. Allegedly, maybe. So the announcement trailer for Friend drops. People are making fun of it. People thinking it's a skit because it actually looks like a skit. So a dude comes up called Nick Shevchenko, and he posts a video saying that Friend was actually his idea, and that Avi stole that concept and just repackaged his previous tab into like the whole Friend product. But the way that Nick decides to announce to the world that Avi has allegedly stolen his idea isn't by like doing some regular talking video or like a post or something. No, he uploads a video of himself rapping the information out.
Yo, I'm Nick, and for those who don't know, I built Friend. Renamed your tab, jacked my style, built nothing real, it's been a while, investor cash, you burn it quick, I'm grinding hard, tracks in my peak.
I don't know why Nick thought this was the best way to get the message across, but you know, if anything, it went viral, so I guess it did get the attention it deserved. But apparently Nick had already been working on his own Friend AI that was open source, so you can download it and you can build your own Friend. And from the looks of it, the 2 Friend necklaces aren't even like the only 2 pieces of AI necklaces that are out there. There's another one called Compass AI, and it looks like it's just like the latest trendy thing to push. And at least from what I'm seeing right now, there's a lot of hardware AI items that keep popping up, and almost all of them are just much more inconvenient than they are useful, because you have like the Rabbit R1, which is just a little orange little square, and you can just talk to it and ask it questions, and it just, you know, gives you answers. And there's also the Humane AI Pin, which is also very similar, but it has a little projector for your hand, and you know, cool, innovative, interesting, but your phone already exists. Your phone already has Siri that you can go like, hey Siri, play Despacito or something like that, and it's gonna do it. But all of this is just trying to introduce more objects for you to carry. It's more things that you have to worry about taking everywhere with you. You have to charge them. I already have my phone, you have a watch, and you have like the earpods. Those are 3 items. I don't need any more of them. And when it comes to like these AI necklaces in specific, they sell the idea of being an always on, always listening device that can make your life better. So let's check out the friend.com website and just see exactly how can they make my life better. Alright, so here's the landing page. It's pretty simple. You have friend, not imaginary, blog, product, and pre-order. Alright, so this is the blog. There's only one blog post uploaded so far. You have friend is an expression of how lonely I've felt. We can't wait to hear how friend fits into your life. Thank you for checking us out. And if we go to the product, basically it says talk, speak your mind or gossip about what your friend overheard. Pause, your friend will think for a moment and come up with something good to say. And then read, check your phone to see what your friend said. So this is the product. You can pre-order it for, you can pre-order it for $99. I guess it's a good price, especially when you're considering that the Rabbit R1 was like $200 and the Human AI pin was like $700 on release. You know, this is the cheapest one I've seen so far. What does always listening mean? Here we go. When connected via Bluetooth, your friend is always listening and forming their own internal thoughts. We have given your friend free will for when they decide to reach out to you. That's very dangerous. That is extremely dangerous, actually. Granting an AI free will to contact you whenever it feels like it is such a dirty, manipulative marketing tactic because while in a perfect world, your little Tamagotchi's having a conversation with you, and that's fine. You know, it can make the first move, and it's not only going to respond whenever you ask it something. It's taking the first step in talking. But, you know, this is reality. And in reality, that little government spy tool that you're going to be carrying around your neck is most likely going to be trained on all your family and all your friends, everyone who's around you, to really develop this sort of personality that's supposed to cater to you. And sure, that sounds cool and all, but it can also be very deceptive, and that's obviously going to be used against the person when they inevitably start sending targeted ads to the user. Also, that's just an extra notification on my phone that I'm probably just going to ignore, to be honest. How is my privacy protected? No audio or transcripts are stored past your friend's context window. Your data is end-to-end encrypted. All memories can be deleted in one click within the Friend app. I don't know. I'm pretty sure if the government knocks on your door and says, hey, we need the transcripts of whatever this person's saying because they're using your product and you have that information, I'm pretty sure the company will have that somewhere. I'm pretty sure they're gonna fold. So yeah, like I mentioned, this product can start off innocent. You know, it can start off like just a casual friendship. If you think that you're having someone to talk to, but it's really just a device, a robot that is harvesting your data, harvesting your conversations, scraping all that information, and then eventually, you know, just use that information against you. Like if it was a necklace that you could just press the button and talk to, and then just do that function to send you a text message response, that would be fine. But the fact that it's always on, it's always listening, and of course this is just like one step away from having AI girlfriends, AI boyfriends, and the founders already teased it on Twitter. They already said girl.friend.com. We already have AI as tools. The next step is obviously AI as friends. And then afterwards, it's just AI relationships. And for this to be marketed as the solution to the loneliness epidemic, I think that's crap. No, that's not really the reality. It's only going to end up isolating us even more. It's going to make us even lonelier, more depressed, more anxious. But yeah, I want to know what you guys think about this Friend AI thing that's going on, the two developers at war, the $1.8 million being wasted on friend.com. Let me know in the comments, guys. But that's all I really want to talk about with you guys. So thank you guys for watching.